Hi, I'm Andy, and this is Bubblegum Arcade, and I am talking to a camera. So, I've had a lot of things on my mind recently, and I thought having a YouTube channel, being able to reach so many people, is just a great opportunity to kind of have a little soapbox and just open up. You're going to be getting a lot of my thoughts and a lot of my ideas about my life, about my career, about my channel. So what am I thinking? I've been thinking a lot about my life, about the path, about what I'm doing, and I think it's always really difficult for creative people to find that outlet, because we can't, at least for me, this has been the way it is. I can't really narrow it down. Like, do I want to do just film? Do I want to do art? Do I want to do writing? I want to do all that stuff. And I think it's difficult for us to figure out what we don't want to do with our dream, because our dream doesn't really fit into nice little packages. So this channel, Bubblegum Arcade, I was thinking about what would be the perfect title for it. And that's a good time to kind of figure out what is your channel really about. And I immediately thought of the arcades back when I was a kid, 80s and 90s. So people who didn't grow up then don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because they're dead. They are dead now, unless you go to Korea or Japan, then they're bloody awesome. I mean, that's kind of where the name Bubblegum Arcade came from. Bubblegum is fun. And then arcades. I mean, I grew up in the arcades. I'm an 80s kid, right? I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Back when you could walk into an arcade and bam, you got a shooter game, you got a flying game, you got a fighting game, and it was all there. And you could choose, right? You just pop in a quarter and play whatever you wanted. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to kind of test everything that I liked to do. I liked video games. I liked old 80s action movies and cartoons, and I wanted that to kind of tint everything that I did. If we could act out these insane ideas I had, I could kind of do the stuff I did with my action figures back when I was a kid. That's where the arcade thing comes in through, that's where the YouTube thing comes through, and I wanted that to be everywhere. I wanted it to be an influence in everything that I did. But I wanted it to kind of revolve around characters that I create. And who better to, since I'm a lazy bastard, I just picked A about me and Taylor. That'll make it easy. So, I don't know, I'm going to start doing these videos more often, just let you know what I'm thinking. I just have to find a balance between my life and desire to put more energy into this. Because right now I'm kind of on the verge, teetering like what's going to happen in the future. So there'll be more to come, so just stay tuned.